the same way. Thank you so much. And I'm happy that you're all happy, and I'm happy we could fit our poor friends from the riffraff room. Yeah. That's really sad. You know, we always show the riffraff room. We'll have overflow. We never want to turn anyone away, so when we can't fit everyone in here, there's another area called the riffraff room. Tom Hanks named it. And so anyway, we usually have like 80 people in there, and today there were only 4 poor people in there that drove all the way from San Diego, and we couldn't have them sitting in there by themselves, so we brought them up front because I thought, that's got to feel bad, like you made the wrong decision driving 3 hours, and you're sitting here going, maybe we should have stayed home. So here you are. You know, it's tough, because I realized that this morning, speaking about decisions, I was driving to work this morning, I was running a little bit late, and I realized that every single day, we make so many decisions, just every second. Like, I was a tiny bit late, and so I thought I'd make up the time by going just a little faster, still the speed limit. So anyway, you have to make that decision when you're kind of in a hurry to make up the time. Like, if you're approaching a red light, you're making a decision which car you're going to get behind in all the lanes based on who's going to go fastest just by the back of the car. If you see, you know, if you see a car that's the hubcaps are falling off and it's hanging on the ground, there's just black smoke pouring out the back of it, and clearly it's not a young person. The head is way lower than the seat. Just kind of. I'm not saying anything wrong about it, but that's not the one to get behind if you're in a hurry. You want to get behind a sports car. You want to get behind, not a gardening truck. If you see a lawnmower in a truck, they're not in a hurry either. They don't really want to, or a VW van. When those people that are still driving those 1960 VW bus things, you know, they're still hippies and they're like driving around. That big old huge wheel. No, nobody's hitting the pedal to the metal on those VW buses or any kind of bus. A prison bus, they're not in a hurry either. Don't get behind them. But, because that is every single second. If you really think about it, all the decisions that we're making all the time, life is more complicated now. I mean, we have to make decisions about everything, whereas back when the cavemen were around, they were like just you hunted or you gathered, or your biggest decision was fleeing. Do I run now or do I wait a second, you know? That's all you had to do. Now everything is a huge decision. You go to the shampoo aisle in the grocery store, and there's shampoos for thick hair, for thin hair, for fine hair, for wavy hair, for blonde hair. Cave people, they had one shampoo. That's all they had. For dry, brittle hair, that's all they had. It just, on the label, it said for dirty, mud, blood-encrusted hair. It was just one shampoo. It was like it was a full body shampoo because, and they meant it, full body. There was hair all over it. It was, that's what they meant by it. And, you know, you hear people, and I have to shampoo every day. I have to find a shampoo that's right for me because I have something that, like, most people go a day or so without shampooing because your hair looks better when it's a little dirty. I don't know if you know that, but people can get away with it. I can't. I've got to shampoo every single day because there's so much product in my hair. It doesn't look like it. My hair looks pretty, but you should see what happens to make this happen. There's mousse, there's volumizer, there's hairspray, there's extensions, there's Afro Sheen. There's so much in my hair to make it look like this. In the morning, there's so much product. I wake up, I look like Nick Nolte's mugshot. I'm just, hair is everywhere. It's hard. I get up in the morning, you have to decide what to wear. That's a hard thing, too. Cave people, they didn't have to worry about what to wear. They had one outfit, you know? They just wore whatever they killed, some kind of skin, you know? You know how they say the expression is, you are what you eat? They wore what they ate. That's the thing, too. They wanted to, if you're going to hunt, you want to catch something that's not only delicious, but furry. And you want to wear like a nice woolly mammoth or something like that. You don't want to wear, because in the winter, it's not going to keep you warm to wear chicken feathers all winter long, you know? Some people can't decide what to watch on TV because there are so many choices. They say, oh, I can't even, you turn the TV on, there's too many choices. And I want to help you out with that because I know there are a lot of choices. And there's no reason you should just know that you should just watch this show. And that's the only show. If I can help. I'm just trying to help. It doesn't matter what time it comes on, wherever you are. Sometimes we're on in the morning, sometimes we're on in the afternoon, sometimes we're on in the evening. So it's just a good rule of thumb. Ellen in the morning, Ellen in the evening, Ellen at supper time, you know? So that's all you have to do. So if I can help you out, because you don't want to have to think about too many things. It's hard. And you know what, when I hear music, there's no choice but to dance. I do that in honor of Janet Jackson being here today. Man, oh man, that dancing. Oh. She's got a new CD called Demita Joe. Also on the show, David Arquette is on the show. He's in a movie called Stealing Sinatra, and you know, he and his lovely wife, Courtney Cox, are about to have a baby. That's exciting for them, so we'll talk about that. And, oh, today's big finish. What can I say? If it had feet, we would need clown shoes. That's how big it is. This might be, and we've done some big finishes, and you know, you like some better than others. Today, I think this is my favorite big finish that we have done so far. So, I mean it. So there. All right, so we have something new that we're doing now. Yesterday, we asked you to send in random acts of kindness that you think people that you think deserve recognition or have already, or if you've done something for someone or someone that deserves a Holla Award. We decided to start giving out Holla Awards. And we got, like, just already, we've gotten like 100 emails of people suggesting other people to get the Holla Award. And I want to clear this up. Some people don't know what holla is. Holla is H-O-L-L-A, as in holler or giving a shout out to someone. There are some people, some Jewish people who have, they were confused thinking that we were talking about challah, which is a bread. And it's a kosher egg bread, and we love, and it's really a reward in itself every time you eat it. So we're not referring to the challah bread. We're referring to actually a challah, a shout out to someone. And so, anyway, we get this email from Amy de Krishna, and she's in Fredonia, New York. Hi, Ellen. As I write this, you are freak dancing with John Travolta. I know you just created the Holla Awards, and I wanted to be one of the first to nominate a candidate. Last Monday, my best friend Steve and I went to lunch. We attend college at Fredonia State in New York. We were eating in the Williams Center, a crowded food court, when something happened that made Steve proud to be my friend. Which I think she means her proud to be Steve's friend, or I'm not sure. Anyway, a lowly freshman, while gathering her food, accidentally fell over, spilling her food tray all over the floor. While many people looked and laughed, I saw Steve from afar put his tray down and help the young woman gather her things, gather up and make sure she was okay. Now, I'm sure we've all had times where we've fallen only to be embarrassed and laughed at. My friend Steve deserves the Holla Award because he stepped out in a crowd and helped a person in need. Not to mention, he dressed as you for Halloween and tapes your show every single day while at class. He loves you and I love him, and it would make his year if you would shout him a holla. Thanks, Ellen. Holla at your talk show. All right, so I just thought, what an amazing thing. And can you imagine what that's like? That whole situation, I started picturing it in my head, and I don't know if you can imagine it, but I just to save you from having to, we have reenacted it. We here at the Ellen DeGeneres Show have gotten the Ellen DeGeneres Holla Award reenactors. There are actors and then there are reenactors, so they're not actors, they're reenactors. And anyway, here's how we think it went, something like this.
Hi, Ellen. As I write this, you are freak dancing with John Travolta. I know you just created the Holla Awards, and I wanted to be one of the first to nominate a candidate. Last Monday, my best friend Steve and I went to lunch. We attended college at Fredonia State in New York. We were eating in the Williams Center, a crowded food court, when something happened that made me proud to be Steve's friend. A lowly freshman, while gathering her food, accidentally fell over, spilling her food tray all over the floor. While many people looked and laughed, I saw Steve from afar put his tray down and help the young woman gather her things, gather up and make sure she was okay. Now, I'm sure we've all had times when, we have fallen, only to be embarrassed and laughed at. My friend Steve deserves the Holla Award because he stepped out in a crowd and helped a person in need. Not to mention, he dressed as you for Halloween and tapes your show every day while at class. He loves you and I love him, and it would make his year if you would shout him a holla. Thanks, Ellen. Holla at your talk show.
And I like you a whole lot, too. I almost wore that. I'm so glad I didn't. Can you imagine how embarrassing? Well, that's nice to hear, isn't it?
That was
that
very
kinda,
nice.
Yeah. Because we don't get to see you that much. I don't know. I haven't seen you in a while. What you been up to? What's going on? Anything?
I've been working.
Yeah?
Yeah, a lot.
I saw you on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, you were great.
Oh, thanks.
You were great.
Thanks.
So, and you're such a good actress. That's why I was mentioning that people forget. And Poetic Justice, you were great in that. But you were great on Saturday Night Live.
Thank you.
Now, I don't know how many of you saw it, but it was probably a great thing to just vent and probably once and for all get the thing out of the way, and vent in a way with, pardon the pun, Condoleezza Rice. Right?
Yeah, it was fun doing the show. I had done it before, just as a performer. Mm-hmm. They wanted me to do a couple of skits then, but I just wanted to concentrate on the performance, so I didn't, and I was nervous.
Now, did you? Because I've done it before, and it really is. It's such a fast-paced show. Did you enjoy doing it? Were you nervous doing it, or?
I was very nervous.
You were? You didn't come off nervous at all. You came off really.
Well. You do a run-through before you actually do the show, and the run-through is 2 hours, and they cut a lot of the skits out. But I was more nervous doing that first run-through. But you don't have time. After you hit that first door, you have like a minute 40 to change from one outfit to the next, and you have to change your wigs, your clothes, your everything, and there's no time, so you're huffing and puffing.
But you're used to that during the tour. You run back. And...
Right, it's true, but it's still different because it's the same thing every night, the same outfits every night, and no wigs.
Right.
What was that?
Everybody okay?
So, but with this, I mean, and then when they change the show around, it's like, okay, now you're doing this. I got completely confused, so I just let them dress me, and
Yeah, it really is. I
And
was
it's live.
explaining because you're behind a curtain and they're putting a wig on and someone outside the curtain saying 40 seconds and you're not
Yes.
even ready and you have to sit down and immediately.
And like there are 4 or 5 people in your room dressing you. There's the hair and makeup. I see my nephew. Hi, Taj. Sorry, you guys. And his girlfriend, Ivana. Hi, Taj.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but
that's all right.
I just embarrassed him. Look at, he's just looking.
How you
No,
doing?
don't show me
Yeah.
to be embarrassed.
Yeah. Well, you did it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, what was I saying?
You were.
I got distracted. I saw those cheeks.
I don't know.
I got a lot of nerve, right?
Now I'm distracted. I don't know. What's his name?
Taj. His name is Tariano,
Hi, Tariana. Taj.
but we call him Taj.
Okay.
That's his nickname.
I'm going to call him Billy.
Taj.
Now, are you going to act more, or are you going to keep doing? What do you have anything in the works?
I'm reading a couple of scripts, but yeah, something after maybe in the new year. I have the tour to do.
Now, when do you start the tour?
September, the middle of September.
Yeah. And do you love that?
Yeah.
You
are
love touring?
kidding? I love performing, and it's fun because every night you never know what to expect from the audience or from
Yeah.
the people, and you know some nights it's a louder crowd than other nights, so just to try to get them to that place where you want them to be, and there are times when you're kind of dragging your feet and they push you along.
I find that too. I mean, I think that the audience doesn't understand how much input they have into a show. That sometimes
true.
people go away and go, wasn't that good? It's like, well, it's because we feed off this energy that we get.
Exactly.
So, what's... Is it me or her? Oh, something's hitting your mic. What kind of bling you got going on that you're hitting your mic? I don't know how it could possibly... No, is her hair? Your hair's hitting your mic.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
sorry guys.
All right. Well, those malfunctions happen. But, sorry, I had to say it. All right. Let's get it out of the way. All right. First of all, my question is number one, where are you starting on tour?
I don't know. I think our first show is Vancouver.
Which is a great audience. Don't you find them great?
They're wonderful. We're actually going up there for production rehearsals for like 3 weeks before the first show, so the first show will probably be
I
there.
love Vancouver.
We did that last time.
Oh, that's great. Okay, can I be a backup singer? That's my second question.
Can you sing?
Not really. Can I dance with you?
Can you dance?
Yeah, can
No,
I dance
yes,
with you?
can.
Yes? So after the break, well, there are two things I want to do with you while you're here.
Okay.
One thing is you have an amazing set of abs. Is it a set of abs? It's a set of dishes, and it's a 6-pack of abs. You have a good stomach. And so when Britney Spears was here, I did sit-ups with her because I try to pick up new tips. And I wanted to do sit-ups with you. That's one thing. Because I know
Okay.
I'm sure you work out like crazy.
I work out.
Okay.
I used to work out like crazy.
All right. Well,
but
you
I
can teach
work
me
out.
how you worked out like crazy.
Okay.
All right. And then I want to dance with you. We have to take a break. We'll be right back right after this. We're back with Janet Jackson. And that's Jermaine Dupri right there in the video with you. Who is your boyfriend, or maybe, who knows what he is? What's this gigantic thing you've got on your finger?
It's called a ring.
It's a ring? Look. And he gave you this ring?
Wait, why do we have to get all into this?
We don't.
Okay, good.
I'm admiring it and saying that he was here on the show and he's sweet as can be.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I missed the show though. We
I
always try to catch each other's
We'll give you a
performances,
copy.
and I
He
was
was great.
working that day, so
Well, yeah, we'll give you a copy.
I would love.
Yeah, he seems really,
that.
really sweet.
He is.
So
he
he's
really
just your friend. There's no need to get
That's
into
my
it.
baby.
It's your baby.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah. All right, so that's the way you distract me.
Well, no, they were waving at me, so.
No, I know it's important to wave to each and every one of them. I found out too. All right. So you're going to teach me sit-ups.
I am. All right. I am.
First of all, just tell me before we do this. What do you work out every day?
No.
So-
I worked out yesterday and the day before.
And-
I used to work out 6 days a week. But my schedule's been really, really crazy, so I haven't had the... I have a wonderful trainer, too, Tony Martinez.
Oh, I've heard of him.
You have? But I haven't been as dedicated as I normally am with my workouts.
Okay, so tell me, run through your workout for me. You work out for an hour?
Yeah, sometimes longer than that.
Okay, how much cardio?
40 minutes, 45 minutes.
On?
The beach, running.
Oh, running on the beach. You actually run.
Soft sand, not hard sand.
Okay.
Which is harder. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, because you kind of sink and you're using
Yeah,
all
you
the...
dig, and he'll make me, like, if the waves have pushed the sand up and it creates like a little cliff, he'll make me run up and run down and run up and run down. Yeah.
Okay, and then so you do that, and then you do just a lot of different weight stuff and all?
Yeah, we'll do, it all depends upon what day it is. We'll do upper body or back, chest, abs, legs.
Do you work on these balls thing like I do?
My balls are bigger than that. I got really big balls. They are. I got really big balls. Those are small balls.
Well, you heard it here. So, all right, let me. Here. Which ones do you do? Because I'll show you what I do. These things are amazing. These balls. They're so.
What do you do?
Well, I do a couple of different things. One thing I do is I do the thing on the back like this, and then come up, or you can turn when you come up, or you lay down and you put it between your ankle. You do that one?
I've done that before.
What's the matter? What do you do?
No, because you're too cute. Yeah, but I don't really do the ball.
You don't do the ball?
Yeah,
you said you have bigger ones.
I do, but I do this ball for my back, to loosen up my back. Like
to just
hulas
stretch it?
Yeah.
Look, do the ball. If you put it between your ankles, right? And then you lift up, and then you lift up from there, right? That's not...
Come up. When you come up, try to come straight up. Harder. And try to straight up, yeah.
All right, you try to come straight up. All right, so, well, what do you do then?
What about a roller? Do you have one of those?
A roller, like a curling
iron? One of those ab rollers?
Oh, yeah. You really do this thing, though? I heard this, and I thought this was a joke.
This is good. If you... Let's get down.
I'm getting down with Janet. Let's go.
Now, the key for this is to try to get as low as possible, with at least with me. And come back up. See, no.
All right. I'm as low as possible.
No.
Right. I am.
You're cheating, though.
All right. Yes, I am.
So if you keep doing that, I mean, you really feel it in your abs, and you start to shake. You keep going. So
wow.
That works.
That's amazing. I think I'm going to pull my back out, but, I mean, seriously, I didn't think they sold these anymore.
And what's actually really nice about this is because, see, and you feel that? Okay, wait.
All right, seriously, we have to go to the hospital, and we'll be right back. We're back with Janet Jackson, and I'm gonna hurt tomorrow. I'll tell you that right now. All right, so no, because I'm curious because, and also I love your dancing, so I'm gonna just pick your brain about all the things that I love. I don't know if you caught a few of the moves that I was throwing out in the beginning of the show.
I saw that. You've got rhythm.
Yeah, I'm part of the Rhythm Nation. So there's a lot of, you know, I don't, and there's the hip thing that you were doing. There's a lot going on, you know.
Very intricate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you, I'm thinking, if we dance together, it'll kind of rub off on me. I'll pick some up and I'll be able to learn some new moves.
Well, you know, I would love for you to come out with us while we're on tour and come out on stage and
yeah.
I'm serious.
I am too. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. I'll get me a nice little outfit, you know, and.
Look they're laughing.
Yeah, they don't understand.
I'm
they
very
don't really,
serious about that.
What kind of little outfit I'm talking about. Yeah. No, it's worth it I don't know if you were planning on going to see her in concert or not, but I would love
that.
All right, so you brought your choreographer, Gil, with you, and I thought if the three of us go out there and maybe we had some people in the audience that want to, can we go over here and learn some stuff? All right, let's go over here. Y'all are coming down.
He's so giddy already.
Gil, how's it going, Gil?
I'm good.
All right, Gil, Janet, Gil.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Hi, Chris. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Good dancing shoes.
Oh, you've got 4.
Cindy? Orly? Christine. And Janet, everybody.
Hi,
all right, and Gil. Okay, so I guess the most important thing to do is limber up, everybody. If just, I'll just start. I'll just show them too. All right? Great. Okay. All right.
Hula.
And then let's see what y'all want to do.
Here we go. I'm going to say 5, 6, 7, 8, then go.
And then I'll go
5,
9, 10, 11,
6,
12.
7, 8. Good. Good. Now.
Hold on, I got to be next to Janet. Come on.
Okay. Now we're going to get low. All right? So we're going to... Here we go. 5, 6, 7, go.
I kind of did it. Yeah, I did it a little bit. 'Cause I have a
7,
few.
go.
I did a little bit. You just do like a back, side, front. Back, side, front. There you go. Back, side, front. She likes it.
I've never felt older in my life. You can log on our website to purchase a copy of Janet's new CD. Demita Joe, David Arquette joins me right after this. Don't go away.
Ellen, it's good to be here.
Well, it's great to have you here.
You see, I'm promoting a movie called Stealing Sinatra, and it's I'm trying to bring the Vegas vibe here.
Wow. Well,
Hope you don't mind.
I don't. I enjoy it.
Great.
I think you look great. That feels very natural to me to see you this way.
Yeah, well, it feels very natural.
Uh-huh.
Except for the fact that this is just apple juice.
Oh.
And I don't actually smoke.
No,
So
well-
I'm a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, we're glad you don't smoke, and we're glad it's apple juice.
Yeah.
So, look,
How are you?
you look good.
Thank
Now,
you.
does that feel good to you? That can't feel silly.
Well, I have a little too long hair for the whole Vegas look.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure goatees were big in the Rat Pack.
But you can mix and match. I like, because you always have very interesting outfits on. This was, that's what I really do. I appreciate these outfits that you wear. This is
Oh, God.
something that I've seen a lot.
Thank you, yes. The silly thing about that was I was actually wearing that when Kermit the Frog got his star on Hollywood Boulevard. So I wore that as like a little tribute, but they never mentioned that. And then they just say really mean things about me.
Oh, that's ridiculous. So you did it as a tribute to Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
And then they just take this.
I know.
See, just keep that in mind when you're reading those magazines and they're making fun of people. There's a reason we look as bad as we do.
Yeah.
All right, so congratulations. You and Courtney are going to have a little baby.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, that's another fine look.
Another one?
Another classic, really. Yeah, but we're having a baby, and
That's
I'm
really
very
great.
excited about it.
In July?
Yeah, in July.
Okay, and so are you preparing and buying baby stuff and all the?
Yeah,
all
yeah,
ready?
well, yeah. You know, we've got so many baby things. I mean, there's just a lot of baby stuff that comes with babies.
Yeah.
We're throwing around names too.
And what are the? Do you know if it's a boy or a girl?
No, we want to be surprised, but I'm thinking. Thank you. I'm thinking Gizmo. Gizmo if it's a boy, and Sarsaparilla if it's a girl. I don't know. You like that? Or?
And you're still thinking of others, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't stop there. I would just. That's a great start.
Okay,
And,
well, yeah, maybe we should keep going.
Gizmo, that would just be so cruel. Sarsarilla's not so bad, though. Not bad. We thought, because this little outfit that you had on, the green outfit, and whatever your baby is, boy or a girl, I know it's going to dress very, very interestingly, so we made a little outfit.
Oh, beautiful! Oh, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen. That is adorable.
Yeah.
Little leprechaun.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That is so cute.
So that'll
Oh, yeah.
match your little
Oh,
little
my
thing
goodness.
right there. Thing.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
All right, so that's your little. That's cute. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry,
Now we
that's
got a
wrong.
little glimpse into how you were. Now, and here's the, you've got to be a little concerned because there's so many things. A baby's coming, you're preparing, but you've got dogs that you've got to now introduce to the baby.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a problem because we have King Charles Spaniels, Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, and a Bernese Mountain Dog, but the two
Wait, can I ask?
smaller
Okay,
dogs,
Burmese Mountain Dog is gigantic.
Yeah,
Now,
beautiful
what
dog.
makes you? They're so completely different. Most people pick a dog, and how did
Well, they
you
have similar coloring, actually, the two dogs, and it just looks like a little mini-me to the big one.
But who did you have first?
We had the Bernese Mountain Dog, Ella, first, and then we got the two little dogs, but they sleep in our bed. So it's going to be really...
They're not going to be happy.
Yeah, Hopper especially is going to really have withdrawals.
What are the dogs' names? Hopper and?
And Harley and Ella.
Harley and Hopper and Ella.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Well, those are good names, but you can't use them now.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you doing, though? How do you prepare that when the baby comes to say, you're going to start kicking them out of the bed soon, so it doesn't...
Oh, man, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. There's
You're
certain
just
things...
thinking about it now for the first time?
No, we've worried about it, but I think there's certain things we're just going to have to learn. You keep the baby in a little fort or something. Build up the walls. Make sure Hopper's...
Keep the baby in a fort? Is that what you said?
Yeah, like a little fort in the bed.
Right. You need to start reading some books.
I'm sure I do. I actually am reading a book of expecting fathers who are expecting or something.
Expecting fathers who are expecting?
Something like that. It's a...
I don't know what you people... All right, we have to take a break, and we'll be back, and we'll figure this out. We're back with David Arquette, and that's a clip from Stealing Sinatra, and so it's based on a real-life kidnapping, right?
Yeah, the kidnapping of Frank Sinatra Jr. And it happened in 1963. It was a very serious crime, obviously.
Yeah.
It was there was rumor that Frank Sinatra Jr. Was involved in it, but that's completely untrue. And we show it. These guys were pretty much just morons. They like came up with this crazy idea. And
Right.
it's like actually pretty serious. So.
And has the Sinatra family said anything about this, or they...
Well, I actually went to see Frank Sinatra Jr. in Las Vegas at his show, and afterward he was like, can I speak with you? And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
He's like, son, listen, I don't blame you. You're a kid, you need to make a buck. Let me tell you, that was serious business. You ever had a gun pointed at you? And I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Call off the dogs.
But then he was okay.
Yeah, no, he was
Yeah.
cool after that. He patted me on the back. We broke bread.
Yeah.
Did the whole thing. But it's really a fun, it's a sort of dark comedy. But it's pretty light as well. I mean,
right.
William H. Macy's in it. And,
He's great.
He's fantastic. And it's just a fun time.
All right. Well, it is on Stealing Sinatra premieres this Sunday at 8 o'clock on Showtime, and I look forward to seeing it. And thank you very much for, again, I always enjoy what you wear. Don't change.
Oh, thank you.
Change. The Big Finish is next. Don't go away.